Hi, Mitchell Dale. You're watching Rugby League Week TV. I'm joined on the couch by Eric Groth, Martin Lenihan. Thank you for joining us, boys. Now, qualifying final number 2, the old East v West, the Roosters and the Panthers. Long history there between the two clubs, but guys, where have the Roosters come from? I mean, we've been saying all year, quality side just haven't hit their straps. Well, I think they're starting to hit those straps.
Timed the run to perfection, didn't they, boys? Ended up with the minor premiership, which was a phenomenal effort. To me, a lot of this is on the back of their halves. You know, Pearce and Maloney played Origin last year, didn't have that this year. Now, whether in the end, I think James Maloney said the other day, of course he wishes he was there, but I tell you what, it keeps you a bit fresher. They're coming good. Maloney finished up third in the try assist list for the season. Again, just kind of sneaking up behind Thurston and Cronk. And Mitchell Pearce is dead set playing the best footy of his career.
What about the last month he's had? It's just, as you say, best season of his career, capped off by the best performance of his career against South last week.
Like Leno said there, not only does it keep you fresh, it makes you angry. Like the fact that you didn't get picked and that they won the series without them, mate, they've got points to prove, and you can tell it's all over Mitchell Pearce's face. He's playing like a man possessed. He's very focused. And he's a focused guy, he's a halfback, but this focus he has, the intensity of this focus, I haven't seen it before on his face, and I'm loving watching him because he's got his crap together. Yeah,
well, look, we talked to James Maloney as well about Mitchell Pearce. Obviously, one of his good mates loves playing with him. Let's hear from James Maloney.
Yeah, mate, I think, he played some really good footy, after Origin last year and really led us through that back half, and I think he's doing the same again. It's great to see. He's one of the real pivotal blokes in our side, and I think 100% he was really on the weekend, and he has been for a few weeks now, so he's building nicely, and we just need to make sure as a team and individually we keep performing, where we are and even stepping it up again.
Yeah, interesting stuff there. And speaking of halfbacks, on the other side of the coin, you've got the Panthers, you've got Jamie Soward, Rugby League Week voted in Buy of the Year a few weeks ago. I mean, you've got Gareth Widdop and Jamie Soward. It was a pretty tight finish, but you can't argue with Jamie Soward being the best buy of the year. He's been phenomenal, and the more players that drop around him through injury, the better he's getting.
He's another guy this year, he just seems to be so much more calm. He looks very, very composed when he's playing the big games, and I think just maturing, getting older. He's done it all before, and he's used to all the, the crap he gets on and off the field now. He's just playing like an adult.
Yeah, look, I don't think it's any secret that he needs the right coach as well, and the right mentor to get the right things out of him. Ivan Cleary's doing a fantastic job with him. You can see the mind space that he's in, and it's showing on the footy field.
Cleary's been phenomenal for this team. Phil Gould's put this whole thing together. It's working the way, the 5-year plan. We hear a lot about those, but it's working for these guys. Soward was in a pretty dark place a year ago. Wasn't much interested in the game at all. Took a holiday. He was away, and now he's just come back without Peter Wallace there. He's taken on so much for this team, and really, look, he's won a grand final in the last few years, so he knows what it takes. Yes, they're the underdogs clearly against the Roosters, but I don't think it's going to worry him too much. No,
we caught up with Jamie this week, and it doesn't seem to worry him. He acknowledges it's a big game and they're a tough team, but doesn't seem too concerned by it.
Yeah, look, Saturday's going to be huge. We're going to be up against it. It's their home ground. They're going to have all their home fans, but we'll get a few out here and go out there and just see what happens. Yeah, mate. We after Saturday, who knows? We might be out. Could have the week off, or we could be going again. So we just got to prepare and get ready probably for the biggest game of the year, obviously. They're the champs, mate. They come out and they'll play us, pretty physical, and we've got superstars all across the line, so we're going to have our work cut out for us.
You're right, guys. Who do you think?
Well, this is a tough one. I'm going to have to go with the Roosters. I'm scared of Penrith because Gus Gould and Ivan Cleary coached and looked after team in finals times with their plan coming into place is a very scary thing. But the Roosters have just hit their straps, and with Maloney and Pearce on fire, it's going to be, I can't tip against them.
Yeah, a few players out for the Roosters. Obviously, there's no Dylan Napa, there's no Aidan Guerra, and Jake Friend's injured.
Big losses. This is what makes it hard. Without Friend there, steering the ship, and Guerra's been great too, so Napa can put a hit on, as we've seen, probably not legally all the time, but teams need that mongrel this time of year. I still see them winning.
Yep, what about you,
Larry? Yeah, I'll stick with the Roosters. I do see those three guys coming out of any forward pack. That's big holes, but I mean, they've got a bit of depth there. Playing at home, I reckon they get the money by 6.
Yeah, look, I think the Roosters will just get over the line again. They do have their injury and suspension problems, as we've said all year. So do the Panthers. I think it'll be a pretty tight one, but it's the Roosters for me as well.